day. Sim's experience of intelligence work suited him, many thought, to writing spy fiction. But he preferred to build stories around ordinary men and women whose lives are disrupted by violence. In 1988, he was elected to membership of the prestigious Detection Club, no doubt with the support of Simons and his successor as president of the club, Harry Keating, who ranked Sim's The Last Best Friend, also published as a British Library classic thriller, as one of the best 100 crime and mystery books. Sim's enthusiasms included pop song lyrics, Joni Mitchell is among those quoted in The End of the Web, and films. References to both cropped up regularly in his fiction. Sims took his writing seriously, and wrote his obituary noted the lengths he went to in researching locales for his stories. His outlook on life was rather downbeat. That's why all my characters are grey, and my villains are a darker shade of grey. There are no heroes in white hats. Yet the grimness is leavened with occasional touches of wit, and Sim's people are by no means as unattractive as his modest words might suggest. Ed Buchanan, for instance, is an appealing individual, and the reader can believe that he is a good man to have on one side in a fight, partly because Sims was able to draw on his own past as a boxer, partly because he had the gift of conveying his experiences with authenticity. Rota said that although Sims had many friends, he was essentially a private and reclusive man. He had an offbeat sense of humour and could be a devastating mimic of mutual acquaintances. He did not suffer fools gladly. Indeed, it has been said of him that he refused to suffer them at all. He published collections of poetry and 4 volumes of memoirs, culminating in A Life in Catalogues, 1994. Rota suggested that sales of his thrillers suffered because the books were not easy to categorise, and this seems plausible. Sims once said, again with his customary modesty, "My talent is a small one, but even people with small talents can do something with them." He was convinced that a plot in real life corresponding to the secret of the past was at the heart of this story, although whether this conviction was based on a hunch or on some form of inside knowledge, perhaps gleaned from his intelligence work, is unknown. What can safely be said is that George Sims was adept at avoiding the formulaic and at writing in such a way that his readers never knew in which direction the story was heading. The End of the Web is truly a tale of the unexpected. Martin Edwards, www.martinedwardsbooks.com. For a moment, Raskolnikov had carefully watched his interlocutor's face, a face which continually caused him new astonishment. Although beautiful, it had points that were exceedingly unattractive. It might almost have been taken for a mask. The complexion was too bright, the lips too red, the beard too fair, the hair too thick, the eyes too blue, the gaze too rigid. Dostoevsky. Chapter 1. Women. Everything about them fascinates me. The thought came into Leo Selver's mind so vividly that for a moment he felt that he had said it out loud. It was a naive confession, and not the kind of thing he wanted to admit. It was quickly pursued by a cynical comment from his other self. Seriously, though, there have to be worse ways of spending an afternoon. Dichotomy. Division or distribution into 2 parts, hence a cutting into 2, a division. He did contain 2 selves, dissimilar but complementary characters. There was the more obvious extrovert one, call him Leo for short, a typical sun subject, born in August, romantic, impulsive, generous, greedy, vain, a man who made money quickly and lost it, philandered, played the fool, got into trouble. Then there was the subtler character, sober old Selver.